exercise and being outside is part of the recipe to living longer, but we're very fortunate today that we have two speakers who are going to be speaking to you about living to 100 and beyond. They say, as of today, the first person in this country exists that's going to live to be 150. Wow, I know. I said, I don't know whether I could put up with myself that long, so that's a whole other story. But like I said, we have two really dynamic speakers today who are going to talk to you about some of the secrets and some of the common sense stuff to live to be 100. And they are Dr. Tracy Pursley. Dr. Pursley is a family medicine physician. She did her training at Rowan School of Osteopathic Medicine and Kennedy Health System. And she currently is a family physician in the Kennedy Health Alliance, which is Kennedy's employed physician model and access points in the community. And she's at our Kennedy Health Alliance in our Cherry Hill office. So how about if we give a welcome to Dr. Tracy Pursley. Our second speaker is Allie Lunning, and Allie is a dietitian, and so she's also going to be speaking to you regarding some of the knowledge that she has as it relates to food and eating proper foods and appropriate intake of foods. So really between the doctor and the expertise that you're, with Dr. Pursley, and the expertise that you're going to have with Allie in dietary, hopefully you're going to find some really good tidbits and get some good information. And they'll be here also at the end to answer any questions that you may have. So I'd ask in respect and kindness of the doctors and the dietitian that everybody, if they have a cell phone, if they could just take a moment to look at it and put it on vibrate or silence. And if you could, try to keep, even though it's wonderful to have conversation at the table, try to keep that to a minimum while the speakers are going. And then afterwards, have a great dialogue with everyone. So thanks for the opportunity to introduce them. And I'm going to turn the program over to Dr. Tracy Pursley. Dr. Pursley?
Hello, thank you for having me here today. Got to roll that a little bit. Okay, so thank you for having me here today. I'm just going to hold this since it's falling. I'm excited to be here. I feel very passionately about geriatric medicine. I think it's a privilege to work with the older population. My two favorite unofficial patients are actually my grandparents, who are 93 and 94 years old, and they've been married for 74 years, and they currently live independently in Florida. And I'm sure if you've met them, you've already seen a picture of me and know all of my accomplishments. So, let's talk about the objectives for today's lecture. We're going to discuss the changing age structure of the U.S. population. We're going to define successful aging, and we're going to review evidence-based research that has shown to increase longevity. And we're going to focus on lifestyle modifications and healthcare. How to access healthcare and how to make the most of your office visit with your physician. So this diagram shows the aging population. Between now and 2050, we will experience a considerable increase in the older population. This is 65 and older. So basically by 2050, the population is expected to actually double. So there's going to be 83.7 million people over the age of 65. And in 2012, the number was actually 43.1 million. So that's basically almost double. And the baby boomer population is accounting for this increase. So the baby boomers started turning 65 in 2011. And by 2050, most of the baby boomers will be over the age of 85. So successful aging, how do we define this? Basically, it's three factors. So minimizing disease and disability, maintaining physical and cognitive function, and then continuing active engagement with life. And these are all interrelated. So it is up to you. Genetics actually only accounts for 25% of your longevity. So sleep. Consistently sleeping less than 6 hours a night doubles your risk of heart attack and stroke. So get in the disease. So sleep hygiene is very important. You have to basically make sure you're in a dark room, turn off all your electronics, only use the bed for sleeping, and make sure that the room is dark and cool. Pretty much between 60 and 67 degrees is optimal. Sleep schedule. It's important to, I'm getting to naps, don't worry. So sleep schedule, you might not be waking up to go to work, but, you're living that great retirement life. But it is important to go to sleep and wake up at the same time every day. You are allowed to take naps, but I would minimize that to around 20 to 30 minutes a day so that it doesn't interrupt your sleep patterns. Also, if you have a mattress that's greater than 10 years old, you should think about swapping that out. But you might not want to go right to sleep because a Duke University study showed that frequent sex amongst men actually increases longevity. So diet. Now we have our expert dietitian to talk to you.